passion, literally elevated to new heights. That's what today's episode is all about. Christened as Nairobi's icon, one quickly gets to see why, and perhaps it should be referred to as the African dream. We rarely feature apartments, but of course, if the word luxury precedes it, then Mansa Plus has to be there. By the time this project is ready for occupation, it will be a game changer in luxury living. Location, you might ask. Yes, Upper Hill, one of Nairobi's most exclusive addresses when it comes to working. Today's episode answers one of the most long-asked questions by people who work in Upper Hill. Can I live close to work? Walk with me as we unpack this elevated work of art.
That you have so many offices in Upper Hill, you have 40,000 white-collar workers in Upper Hill, and you've got the World Bank, you've got the embassies here, and they all travel 2 to 3 hours a day to go home and come back to the office. I'm Jonathan Jackson. I'm the chairman of Lordship Africa. So we've been in Nairobi for over 10 years. That was after I came back from Central Europe. I was born here. My father was principal of Masoro Teachers College, and he was a pastor in AIC Church. Kenya is my home, and I wanted to bring back to Kenya the skills and the experience I gained in Europe and the money I made in Europe to invest it back into Kenya.
Welcome to today's episode, and we are glad to have you. We are on the 24th floor of the 88 Towers, the icon of Nairobi, and off your lift landing, the first thing that meets you is these majestic views of the Nairobi National Park. Then you have the rest of Upper Hill in front of you, Britam Towers. You can even spot the SGR from here, and even Wilson. We did see planes taking off, Willis.
Yes, from the rooftop. And even from here, I'm pretty sure you can see them.
How beautiful is that?
It's amazing.
We even spotted a chopper taking off from State House.
Yeah.
It's crazy, and it is, imagine this is the view that you get to see when you get off your lift. It's unbelievable. Yeah?
Yep.
Yesterday I saw it as we were going through this place, and I was like, my goodness.
Yeah.
My goodness, where is this? First of all, Nairobi is so quiet below you, beneath you. You don't even hear any noise at all.
And I think the best thing they did is that they framed it with a picture window, so now even it looks like a picture more than it's a reality.
It does. Huh?
It's a living art.
And you can imagine during the day, this is what you get.
Yeah.
And at night,
all the lights.
have you seen the way Britam Towers lights up at night?
Yes.
Can you imagine having that view every day you walk in? You're coming from a party or wherever you're coming from, and that is what you see.
Yeah, I mean, that is amazing.
My goodness. So welcome, and it's so spacious. You have 6 lifts on this floor, and I thought this is one of those places you have been to, and I was like, where have you seen 6 lifts before?
They actually explain that this is more than it's required for the building to have.
You need 4.
Yeah, they only need 4 for the kind of
2 extra.
Yeah, but they have 2 extra, just kuongeza finyo.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we are going to explain some of the features later on. that you get with these lifts, by the way, special features, we'll talk about that later on. Yeah? And you have to appreciate how they have cladded the lifts with these granites. Then on the walls, they have used marble. It looks spectacular. And the way it has been finished off with the lighting, this place lights up beautifully. And I honestly want to come here at night and experience it. Yeah? So on this floor, which is the 24th floor, we have various showrooms for the various units available, and you're going to have a look at them. And actually the first one here is the studio, but the studio is completely sold out.
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
Completely sold out. Yeah.
No need. And this is how your hallways will look like. So don't be like...
Mark, I'm gonna need you to step back a little bit to show people that all the lighting in this hallway are motion censored.
So you have motion censored lighting, and then you can even see the kind of doors that they have for these apartments. They are spectacular.
Yeah?
And welcome to the first unit that you're going to check out today. And this is an executive split unit, 2-bedroom. And it is not available, it is sold out. However, they have an executive plus unit from the 34th floor. Yeah? And it is in the market for $434,000 US. Remember, these units are priced as per the floor. The higher you go, the more expensive it becomes. Yeah. So remember what I'm saying. This is not the unit that is available is a plus. It's a better version of this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, to be honest, the units from 11 to 32nd floor.
The executive units.
The executive units.
Then on the 33rd floor, we have the clubhouse, which is the cantilevering that we see. Yeah. Which is one of those things that make this building so iconic.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how that club will look like?
Yeah, an architectural marvel, to be honest, because how can you cantilever that from the 33rd floor?
On top of it, which is the 34th floor, we have the swimming pool.
What I normally say is if you go to a 5-star hotel, imagine everything you get in a 5-star hotel, you'll find it in 88 plus more. We have a small supermarket, we have restaurants, we have cafes, we have 3 bars, we have a 21-meter heated swimming pool on the 34th floor, we have terraces, we have multifunctional room that can be used for parties, concerts, events, cinema, multifunctional. We have a spa, a huge spa, not just a spa room, but it's like a massive spa area, a big lounge on the ground floor. And in that lounge on one side, there's a co-working area, and it's all for free for the residents. And there are meeting rooms there and a business center. And then we've also provided all the delivery for the building, and all the workers come in through a separate entrance. So you'll never share the entrance with the workers in the building and all the deliveries. It's all done from a different location. But we've also provided for the residents their own delivery area. Again, because we have 6 lifts for passengers and 1 service lift as well. So we have oversupplied the number of lifts that's necessary for a building like this.
As soon as you walk into this split unit, which is a 2-bedroom, as I mentioned, you have this shelving over here, and sort of like a wardrobe, which is good for storage spaces.
Yeah, and even for your coats.
For your coats, you just hang them there. Then you have your kitchen over here. We were sitting here earlier on as you're strategizing the show. So you have your kitchen with fixed appliances, comes with a fridge over here. Let's have a look at that. As I open this fridge, I should mention that all the houses, in most houses, we see them coming with fixed appliances.
Yeah.
This one comes fully furnished. We get that question a lot.
Yes.
Does the house come with the furnishing? This one is fully furnished.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get the fridge, and this is your freezer. Then you have your induction cooker over here. You have your smoke extractor, and you have your sink over here. Then you have your microwave and the oven.
Yeah.
And then you have your dining area over here. And moving on to this other side, you have your washroom area, which is also where they have the washing machine. The washing machine comes with the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get this in
Every
the house.
appliances that you are going to see in this house, they come with the house.
There's nothing that you'll see apart from maybe the pictures, because pictures and artworks, everyone has their own taste. Yeah.
Oh yes. Of course.
Everything else you see comes with the house. Yeah. So you get a very nice vanity, and I like that they all light mirrors. You get your sockets on that side, and then your washing machine, your water closet on this side. This is where you have the water heating system. That's why it will be hidden. And then on this other side, you have a bathroom, and with this, you have to come inside so that you see how this bathroom looks like. Look at that.
Yeah. I mean, that backsplash, it's amazing. It just creates a contrast with the tiling that is, sometimes the unique chrome.
Allow me to say that this is the best backsplash I've ever seen.
Yeah, sometimes the unichrome gets so monotonous.
I know.
Yeah, and you need to break it with something. It feels more natural, like stone.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I feel like my showers will be cool.
Yeah,
be reflective just because of this stone. And you get a nice rain head over here, fixture with this soap dish. Then you have a hard held, and they have linear drains. And we're going to see this out the balcony, but let me just point it out. The way they have cut the tiles so that to achieve that slant.
Yeah.
That way you don't have your water going to that side. This is very good, and a level of detailing that I have not seen anywhere else in the Kenyan.
Okay, and even as you're talking about the pros of the bathroom, I'd like to just address on the issue that we don't have a shampoo niche.
Yeah.
Because these days we usually use shower gels. Yeah, instead of solid soaps.
You probably use this one as your shampoo.
As a shampoo niche. Yeah. I feel like that is a kind of a requirement to have at this point.
Well, at this point, probably would be a good addition. Yeah. And with that, let's move on to this other side, where we have this door that opens to the bedroom, and you have your wardrobes on this side. I like the fact that the wardrobes come with the mirrors installed for you. Yeah. So there's nothing you're going to change. The only thing you need to put here are your clothes. Huh?
Yes.
Yeah. That's it. And you have it lights up when you slide the doors. Yeah. And then even the beds, everything, even these lighting fixtures, everything comes as it is.
Yes.
And moving on to this other side, you have this sliding door that opens. First of all, notice when I close this door, you don't hear anything from outside. It's very quiet. It's actually when I open it that you hear the noise. And welcome to the balcony. And even on the balcony, maybe here it is more visible, the way they have cut these tiles so that to achieve a certain slant that ensures even your water doesn't stick around this point. You know how the water can come and then stagnate here. Nope. And you have to use a mop to squeeze it to that side. You don't have to do that. This is very good, especially with the rains that we saw the other day. We saw houses flooding because of because of the balcony. The balcony is being constructed poorly, but in this case you're well sorted. It's a bit sunny, allow me to wear my glasses. Then you have this rail that is quite high, decent, and it will actually have a framing. It's just that this specific one, they have not installed the framing. So plus the framing, it even becomes a bit higher. And it is double laminated. In fact, it's important that it's not framed so that we can see. And this applies to almost all the other spaces. Like the picture window that we saw, it is laminated, and you have these double panes. As you can see, can they see this?
Yes, they can see.
So you have a laminate in between the panes.
So even if this glass breaks, it will hold your weight.
Exactly. It
won't fall.
Yeah.
It will hold there. So you literally cannot fall down from this place.
Yeah. And that's very important for security and safety.
And also adding on to that, it makes the glass stronger. So in the rare event that it breaks, very rare event that it breaks, it will
won't-
still hold.
Yeah, it will still hold. No one will be hurt.
Yes.
Yeah, which is a good thing. Yeah? I also like that the balcony is quite spacious.
Yeah.
And,
And what's interesting
Yeah.
is they did that with the Executive Plus
Oh, yeah.
windows now, not even just
exactly.
Yeah.
So this is not just with the railing. When you go to the Executive Plus, which is
Yeah.
from the 34th floor,
Yes.
this is how your windows come,
Yeah.
all the way to the very top,
Yes.
to the penthouses.
All the
The
windows are
skyscrapers.
laminates,
Yeah.
but the other ones are toughened.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a very good thing. I think at this point we should also talk about the views. So on this side, the other side we are seeing the national park. Yeah. So this side we have the views of Arboretum. Yeah, we can even see GTC, the whole of Westlands.
Yeah.
We can see it from here, and then you can see Mount Kenya on a clear day, Kilimambogo. I mean, can you imagine chilling here at night and how that view would look like?
I mean, it doesn't even have to be at night, even
Even during the day,
Yeah.
right now. And there's a place we were reviewing, and someone said, but someone is just going to come and put up a big house there. Let me tell you, State House is just over there.
Yeah.
If you're a good stone thrower, you probably throw a stone there. But I'm not advising you to do that.
Yeah.
So that means there's nothing of this height that will ever come up here.
Yes.
Nothing. This place is protected, is a protected zone, and it will be forever like this. This is the view that you'll enjoy always.
Yeah.
Crazy, crazy. Well, let's move on, and you can use this door that opens to the living space. The first thing you notice is the window, which is almost a whole wall.
Yeah.
And it's just about the views. It really is. I mean, if you have to come here to see it for yourself. You have to experience what you're seeing today. I don't even think the camera is enough to capture it, but when you're here, you have an experience of one-of-a-kind experience. Huh?
Yeah.
And remember, as I mentioned, the furnishing comes with the house. So you have these very nice chairs that actually turn around. Then you have a nice couch. Wiz have been telling me about getting these nice couches for a while.
Yeah.
They're L-shaped. And then you have even the track lightings. They also come with the house.
Yes.
Nothing has changed. This is not a show house.
Yeah.
This is how the house comes.
Yeah.
Even the TV wall on this other side, the cabinetry, the shelving, everything comes as it is.
Yes.
Yeah, which is amazing. Yeah. Then here is where we are talking about the split situation. Yeah. So you have these two doors, as you can see, which means if you bought this apartment, you could live on one side and rent out the other.
Yeah.
So you can close it off when you're doing that. So you just close this door, and the other side cannot access this side. And you can use it as one unit altogether by just having the door open.
Yeah.
So welcome.
And another thing about renting it out.
Yeah.
They say that the management company, even if you're thinking of doing it like a B&B
Yeah.
or something like
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
the management company will be the one that will be handling that. They are trained to do like a 5-star hotel. Like
Exactly.
they actually handle
Exactly.
places like Radisson Blu.
Yeah.
And so that's the kind of management that will be managing
Exactly.
these houses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on top of that, you remember that this ensures you're put in a pool, which
Yeah.
means you'll always have something at the end of the month.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. You don't have to, like a situation where it's you and your B&B alone, you look for your clients alone.
Yes.
In this situation, they manage all the properties that have been rented out.
Yeah.
And then everyone gets something
Yeah.
at the end of the month. Yeah. So this is good. So this has been made to be like it can stand as a complete unit on its own.
Yeah.
Or you can also use it as maybe as
If you are living in, it's like a primary suite.
this is a primary suite. Yeah?
Yes.
So you have your bed, you have a window that is similar to what you have on the living space, looking out to those views of Westlands, Arboretum, and as I mentioned, it is fully furnished. Even the console on that side comes with it, the track lights, everything as it is. Then you have your nice wardrobe with this lighting, and coming to this other side, you have your kitchenette section area, and you have your induction, your oven, and your smoke extractor, sink over here. So in case you rent it out, this is what they will be using. Yeah.
Yes.
And on this other side, you have a bathroom with a very nice vanity setup, your water closet, and you have your shower area, almost similar to what you have on the other side.
Yeah.
And with that, we are done with that unit, and let's continue to this other side. And on this side, we have 2 units that you want to check out, and let's start with this unit. This is a 2-bedroom executive. Yeah.
Yes.
And these prices start from $213,000 US to $268,000 US, and they are available from the 11th floor to the 32nd floor. So the price difference is because of the floor that you're in. Yeah? And this is probably one of my favorite apartments, and you will see why. First of all, you get all this area for your foyer. Yes, we have been to houses where even getting such a foyer is a problem.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? This is it's about slightly over 100 square meters, but you have all this foyer.
I mean, that's impressive to get this from, 100 square meters.
Yeah.
And one thing you're forgetting to mention is that door that is right outside there, the white door.
Yeah.
It's your provision for where you'll keep your trash bag, your storage for whatever, etc.
Which is very, can you imagine? So you don't keep your trash in the house.
In the house, yes.
This is where you keep it.
Yeah.
This is executive living.
Yeah.
Okay, and moving on, you have the primary bedroom on this side, and you're going to see it later, and you're welcomed to your living space. So before you go to the living space, you have your kitchen and your dining area. Comes with a fridge. Remember, as I mentioned, the houses come fully furnished. Then you have your induction cooker, you have your sink, and you have your fixed appliances over here. Then you have your dining room. I like a dining setup. I like the way they have set it up. Looks beautiful, yeah?
Yes.
And on this other side, you have your living space, and you can probably tell why this is my favorite unit, because of the natural lighting that you get in this house.
Yeah.
You have this more space, and look at that. This is beautiful.
Best of all the views.
Best of all the views.
Yeah.
Notice how quiet it is. It's marvelous, yeah?
Yeah.
And moving on to this other side, you have this door that opens to the balcony. It's only when you step outside that you hear the noise and notice, I'm in the middle of town. I'm in the middle of everything. So this unit will be ready for occupation from the first quarter of next year, which is 2025.
Yeah.
My lease is expiring where I stay. My lease is expiring December. I'm not renewing it.
Yeah,
I'm moving
you're moving in here.
I'm moving in here. I'm moving in here. So guys, watch and buy houses. I need a unit here, boy. It's not a joke. It's not a joke.
Yeah.
Because can you imagine? If I need to host a meeting, if I need to host anyone,
a client, and it's in a very convenient place of the city.
Have you seen the lounge?
Oh my God, it's amazing.
The Kenyan market, they like what we're doing, they like the idea, but and we have shown them very nice renders, and they have always said to me, Jonathan, we love the renders, but we've been very disappointed on other projects where the renders don't match the product that was delivered to us. So we've found it actually very difficult to sell the more expensive apartments to Kenyans in Nairobi now because of their disappointment on other projects. But as you know, for the studios, we sold out already, completely sold out, and the 1-beds. The key thing I'm trying to do is to make sure that the product is better than the render.
You guys, you'll be finding me here. This is where I'll be staying. I have to enjoy the Nairobi views as well.
Yeah.
I'll not just showcase and sell them. I'll also enjoy them. Yeah? So welcome to the bedroom space. And again, you have a nice bed over there. I like the way they have done it. It looks really nice, and it is well balanced.
Yeah.
You have your wardrobe spacing. Remember everything, even the bedside tables. Look at that bedside table.
Amazing.
Look at the lighting fixtures.
Yeah, I mean, they feel chic.
Yeah, they feel chic.
Yeah.
They're wonderful. They feel so warm. Welcome to the bathroom space. Very nice vanity over here. I really like the person who did these interiors. I give them their flowers.
Yeah.
They have very good taste. Then you have your washing machine. Remember, it comes with the house. And then you have the bathroom, as we explained earlier, the nice finishing with the tile. And looks spectacular. And with that, we are done with that side. Let's go back to this other side so that we check out the primary bedroom. And another thing that I didn't mention, I like how you can actually walk in and go straight to your
primary bedroom
if you want.
Because that means you don't even need to engage with other people in the house.
He did mention to me something, Willis, before we proceed. Yesterday, we were here with the
Jonathan
chairman, Jonathan Jackson, and one of the things he explained to me is that they have actually done this unit in a way that you can actually put a door here if in future if you wanted.
Yes.
And they have made this that they can change this wardrobe for you and put the kitchenette for you.
Yes.
Yeah. If that's what you want. That way, if you do that, then you sort of split it.
Yes.
You understand? Yeah. So that's something that you should have in mind as we tour this unit. So when you walk in, you have your wardrobes. This is what I'm saying, that they can be redone to have the kitchenette, as we saw in the split unit.
Yes.
Then you have a nice sitting section. I like the couch. I'm tempted to sit down, my goodness. Then you have your nice bed. Earlier on, I was telling Willis, my mind can't get over these pieces.
Oh yes, they are amazing. It's like a molding done on top of a board.
This is so beautiful.
Yeah.
I want this for my house.
I will think of if maybe you have a figure of your partner done there.
Yeah, it will look amazing. And especially on top of this.
Yes.
It will look amazing.
It will look amazing.
This is so well done.
Yeah.
It's one of the pieces I've seen. I'm like, wow. In every room we go and see it, I'm like, this is good. Then you have this console over here. Can you imagine you're just moving in with your clothes.
Yes.
Then you have this nice mirror. Everything is well chosen. And again, as I mentioned, remember, this is my favorite unit. This is where I want to move next year, guys. When my lease expires, I'm moving here. So I want, look at the way the sun is coming into your room.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. I will definitely have the seat here instead of
there.
So that I can, get some sunshine.
Of course. And then at night I can just sit here and look at Nairobi, see all the houses I've sold and the ones that I'm going to sell. Okay, with that we are done with this unit. However, we haven't seen the bathroom, which I know everyone wants to see.
Yep.
So let's check it out quickly. And this now makes a lot of sense. You see, they have made a space where you can put a washing machine.
Yeah.
Because of that idea of splitting it.
Yes.
So that now, if in case you split it, you put another washing machine here that you're going to use. Yes. Then you have your vanity set up over there and your water closet and the bathroom space. Yeah. With that, we're done with this executive 2-bedroom. Now, let's cross over to this other side so that we talk about the executive plus 2-bedroom. And before we move in there, Willis, there's something you want to tell us about this space?
Yes, this is actually a vacuum duct.
Yeah.
When you have your trash, it's there for to throw out your trash.
Yeah.
You just throw in there and it will vacuum drop it to the designated area.
The only thing that comes to my mind when you talk about the vacuum duct is the movies you have seen.
Oh yes.
Yeah, there's all the movies. There's the one that Jackie Chan goes through the duct and falls on the trash.
Yeah.
It's like when I move in, I'll try it. Then this door opens to the staircase, and we also have a service lift.
Yeah, through these doors.
How cool is that?
Yeah, that is amazing because that means, especially when you're moving heavy, maybe you want to change the furnitures in your house and something, and you want to move them in.
Yeah.
It's quite impressive that they have a service lift for that.
Yes.
Most of these apartments, they do not have that.
They'll hold one of those lifts.
They'll hold one of those lifts, and then the other guys will, you'll suffer using.
Inconvenience the other people.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen that where I stay. We get inconvenienced when people are moving in. You have 2 lifts, but if you have people moving in, then you're all clamped up to one lift. Yeah, but in this case, there's a service lift, and the service lift goes all the way to a section where you can park your car
Yes.
and just put the things inside the lift.
Yeah, that means that there's no going to the parking, and then there's that inconvenience of getting it to where actually the lift is.
Yeah.
So you actually park where the lift is and you offload, and then you can take your car to the parking.
One thing I can assure you is that the experience of you living here is really well thought out.
Yes.
And even for this apartment, you can see that you have the door here, as Willis was explaining earlier, where you put your trash and so on.
Yes.
Okay, welcome to the executive 2-bedroom plus. And as soon as you walk in, you have this foyer, which I like. It's really one of those things I look at, I'm like really impressed.
Yeah.
Then you have your kitchen over here, and you have your fridge. That's the first thing that meets you, and the freezer. Then this Willis, we almost forgot this.
Yeah, the dishwashers.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Even on the other units that you have already seen, guys.
Yes,
they
have
all come with a, where is that dishwasher? Hey.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
They all come with a dishwasher. This is really impressive. I salute them for having it. It's only the studios that don't come with a dishwasher.
Yes.
Which
of
are
which
sold
they are
out.
all sold
They're
out.
sold out, yeah.
So any other unit
you're going to
come with one.
whether it's a 1-bedroom executive plus, they all have a dishwasher. Then you have your sink over there. Notice that the finishing is a bit different for the executive plus than what we had in the executive. Yeah.
Yes.
So you have here even the appliances. They have changed the supplier.
Yeah.
This is Bosch.
Yeah.
On the other side we had Hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not that Hair is bad, but this is a
yeah, it's a bit more expensive.
Yeah, it's a bit more expensive. Yeah. Then you have your dining over here, really well set up. I like to see that. And again, the lighting fixtures. Remember, everything comes with the house as it is. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let's move to this other side. And on this side, you have the bathroom that is shared. Also the laundry. You have your washing machine. It's actually LG. Notice even the appliances, again, even for the washing machine change. And I also want to point out that even the vanity setups change.
Yeah.
If you've been paying attention, this is different from what we had. Even this, even the bowls, which is also similar to the water closet. And even the bathroom, the shower area, it is different in terms of the tiling, that the backsplash that Willis was talking about, and the fixtures are also black. Yeah?
Yes.
And moving on to this other side, you have your bedroom space, and even this again is changes. You can see where the plus comes in, in terms of the finishing. For example, look at the back wall for this.
Yeah.
This is my favorite, especially because of the way they have incorporated wood aspects. The headboard looks amazing.
Yeah.
Looks like a soundproofing.
Yeah. But if you are into using cuffs, this will be a very huge inconvenience.
You can talk to your fundi for some sort of
provision.
Yeah, provision.
Yeah.
Then you have your wardrobe on that side. I like the paneling on the wall.
Yeah.
And
that is essentially what would have been a TV wall. Yes.
This would have been a TV wall.
Yeah.
You can actually put a TV here if you want.
Yeah, the provision is there.
The provision is there.
Yeah.
And talking of provision, Willis, I've just remembered that for all these units, actually you can just see it here for the executive plus.
Yeah.
You get air conditioning.
Yeah, you get air conditioned installed already in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for the executive,
And
you only have
studios,
provision.
they have provision.
They only have provision for that, so
So you
you
just have
just
to
buy your
plug
unit
it.
and then plug.
Yeah.
But for the executive plus,
The sky suites and the penthouses.
yes,
You get this for you, yeah?
exactly.
Yeah.
Anything above the terrace,
Exactly.
you get
Anything about?
above the terrace.
Anything
the
about the
sunset
terrace.
above.
The terrace is what you see sticking
Cantilevering,
out. Cantilevering from the building,
Yeah.
which is the marvel of this building.
Yes.
Well, that's your balcony and the views of, in this case, you get the views of
The national
Wilson
park,
National Park,
Wilson. You just really get a
Langata.
view.
Yeah. We can see a plane over there that is going
That
to
is
land.
I'm not sure they can see it from here, but
Maybe they can, but you can. I mean, it's a beautiful space, yeah?
Yes.
And on this other side, we have this door that slides into your living space. And look at this couch. This couch is probably one of my favorite couches because it's like a double L. You see, you have that side and you have this side.
Yeah, I think
This is
it's a
very good
U-shaped.
for
That's what they
watching.
call it, a U-shape.
It's a U-shape, yeah?
Yeah.
Very good for watching movies with my person.
Of course, cuddling as well.
Yes, can't leave, of course. There's nothing else. It's Netflix and chill.
Yeah.
But the chill comes. Then you have these nice tables, place to place your drinks and so on.
Yes.
Did I mention that this, I have to keep saying it again and again. You get it as it is.
Yes.
The way it is, yeah?
Yeah, first, this sectional couch is amazing. I would definitely want to have this one, but I'm not sure the square footage of my living room would allow me to have such a big one. Yes.
That is why you need to move here.
Yeah.
You can be neighbors.
Yeah.
Should work easier.
Yes.
Yeah. And when I say it comes as it is, I mean even this paneling. I'm insisting on that because we have been to many places and we always have to explain, this is a show house.
Yeah.
The house comes plain, doesn't come with these things. This one comes even with the TV. The TV is included in the price.
Yes.
How are you not going to talk about this shelving, Willis? I thought you
it opens from the other side, I guess.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How are you not going to talk about that?
It's actually one of the things I saw yesterday.
Yeah.
And I was like, such a cute idea. I really should get on for myself. Yeah.
Looks amazing. With that, we're done with that side. Let's move on to this other side so that we can check out the bedroom, the primary bedroom quickly. And as soon as you walk in, you notice that the wardrobe is different.
Yeah.
Look at that finishing, my goodness. And the way it looks inside. I'm sorry, Willis, I'm going to bother you a little bit because I want people to see the drawers.
Yeah. Does the cloth come with the house?
You should also need a person to wear it.
Oh, you need a person to wear
the question is, does the person come with the house? I want to show you something else before we move on. Yeah.
Okay.
So here you have this. So
yes, those are nice.
This is where you put your trousers, and this is where you put your jewelry, like my nice watch. You can have it over there. This watch was a gift from someone who watches our show.
Yeah.
So
can I ask? Do you have a slight idea of what the price is? Or we should ask the audience what the price of that watch is.
They're going to cut my heart, man. But you can gift me another watch and I'll put it so that I can have. There's more space. There are 4 spaces for watches here.
Yes.
So I only have one, which is worth being put here.
Yeah.
So you can give me other 3 I keep here. This is, don't joke, man. I'm wearing a vehicle. Next to our viewers. And moving on to this other side, you have a very nice console over here with a nice mirror setup. This is why you should tell your man to get this apartment or get it. I mean, ladies nowadays have the money, man.
Ladies have money, bana. Yeah, ladies have money.
Ladies, get your man this house. That's the right term.
Yeah.
So, and I want to talk about something, Willis. Allow me. I know we are taking more time than we should. This is actually something that several people have said on the comments of some houses we have toured, and also something that Dennis, the architect we work with, has mentioned a few times. And it's about mirrors. You see the way we like mirrors in front of the bed.
Yeah.
This is actually the ideal. They call it a feng shui. It's a feng shui.
Feng shui.
Feng shui.
Yeah.
It's a Japanese concept of how the mirrors reflect energy.
Yeah.
And this, they say the energy you want when you're sleeping is a chilled one, quiet one, where you're not reflected.
Yeah.
So you should have your mirrors by the side, not facing your bed.
Not facing your bed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or if they must, not directly facing your bed. Yeah. So, and I have seen that incorporated in this house.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on to that side. The couch is set where you wanted it.
Yeah.
So that you can sit there and enjoy the views.
Yeah, but I guess on this side is for the sunrise.
My goodness. I'll enjoy the sunrise from the bed.
From the bed,
yeah. This one looks really nice. With the
it looks nice. I actually prefer this.
You prefer
design.
this to the full headboard.
Yeah.
I also like the wallpaper they have used here, by the way.
Yeah, it's very nice. And the separation from the one that is in the room and that one.
Exactly.
It gives
makes you feel the executive plus.
Yes.
Yeah. So again, over here you have a bathroom with a nice vanity, and you also have a space for your washing machine, another one. Yeah. So this extra one you don't get with the house.
Yes.
You're gonna get one, so in case you want to add, you buy it for yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what Zanzibar taught me is that it's possible to have every room with a washing machine.
Now that you mentioned that, we probably have people need to go back to that tour and see what you're talking about. Every room had a washing machine.
Yeah.
How crazy or good is that?
I mean, that's very convenient.
How many bedrooms? 8 bedrooms? It was 8 bedrooms, and every
single
bedroom
one of them
had a small washing machine.
Yeah.
You wash your boxers. You don't keep them you're going to wash them when you go back home. No, you just wash them.
Even if you have a shirt and a trouser you want to wear the next day and they're dirty, you don't have to put them in the laundry. Just,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I built bigger projects, but I never built such a tall building before. And I've had to learn a lot about how structures work for very tall buildings, because you have to allow for, when there's a big wind, you have to allow the building to move. So when there's a high wind pressure on it, the building will bend everywhere in the world. But what I didn't know before was that the hardest thing in a structure is not to stop it from bending, but is when the wind stops, it bounces back. And it's the bounce back which is what will make you feel like, whoa, the building's moving. And therefore the structure has to be designed in such a intelligent, very clever way so that when the wind stops, it comes back very slowly. And therefore, there's a huge amount of expertise needed in building a structure so tall. And the cost of building a tall structure is considerably higher than doing a 20-story building.
One thing I have to appreciate about this space is that no matter the unit you buy, you get, even for the studio, those people who have already bought the studio, they have nice views.
Yeah.
By the way, this is why we should say that this whole building is made up of over 300 units, and only 112 are available for sale.
Yeah.
All the others have been sold.
Yeah. I mean, that's quite amazing if you think of it.
It is.
Having to sell all those units, over 200 units.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
Over 200 units sold, and these are a lot of millions Kenya shilling. That is.
Yeah.
A lot of, input has gone into this, and I've heard about 88 for so long. Never came here until yesterday, the other day. That last week, I think that was the first time we came.
Yeah.
And I'm mind blown, and I think people need to come to see it. Yeah.
Yes.
You have to come and experience 88 for yourself.
And I think what's impressive is that we actually got the CEO to show us around the house.
Imagine.
Yeah,
and he was so happy to show us around.
Yeah, he was a nice person as well. I mean, it was pleasant meeting Jonathan Jackson.
Yeah. You
I
know him because of what he does in the philanthropy world?
Yes.
You want to talk about that for a minute?
Yeah, he has been, especially in the sports industry, that's why I'm well versed with his works.
Yeah.
He has built courts, basketball courts.
Willis is a footballer, for those of you who don't
know.
Yeah.
So he has built basketball courts.
Yeah.
He has done, oh my God, no, we are not doing this.
We have new viewers in the show have been saying they don't know Willis. So that is Willis for you guys.
Yeah, but now you're shooting me against the light.
Okay. Now he's giving me tips on how to, okay?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, so anyway, I've known Jonathan Jackson from his philanthropy works, especially with sponsoring teams. Nairobi City Stars is the main sponsor. There are other football teams that they are sponsoring, but not as the main sponsor. But also there are courts that they have made for basketballs.
Okay.
But he has done quite a significant amount of work in the field.
No, people will say he paid for this episode.
Oh my God, no, he didn't. He's just a nice person.
Yeah.
And I just happened to know about it. It was quite pleasant meeting him. Putting the face to the name.
To the name.
Yeah.
And I'm also impressed to see the kind of work that he has done here.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are getting into flying.
Yeah. Actually, one thing we forgot to mention is they have a helipad.
You have a helipad.
Yeah.
So if you are about beating the traffic,
yes,
you have a helipad.
You have a helipad. You can land even if you're coming from or going to Nanyuki.
Yeah.
So you can, instead of landing at Wilson and then you're coming to your place.
Drive here.
You just land on top of it and then you come to your apartment.
Yeah, but if in case you have a hangar at Wilson,
it's
only how many minutes to Wilson?
we can literally see it from here.
Yeah, you can see Wilson. You can walk from here to Wilson.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming 10 minutes, not more than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And 10 minutes there's like traffic. That's what I'm trying to imagine.
Yeah,
So
it's
a
just
walking
getting to
distance.
Mbagathi. And that's
if you're about jogging in the morning, Uhuru Park is open now.
Yeah.
One of the best places you can jog.
You can jog to and from,
Then
also
you
inside.
have Nairobi Club just next here. You have the golf club by the railways just down here.
It's a very convenient place if you think of it. I mean, like when you're in Upper Lands, you don't even need to explain to people
When you're
like,
in Upper
the
here.
kind of place you are.
Exactly. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. As I mentioned, if you want to come see, just text Ray and tell him, hey, I want to go to at 88, just check it out. Even if you just want to come and see for yourself, then you'll understand what you're talking about and why this is one of the best prime investments that you can be part of.
Yes.
Thank you so much. And unless you have anything else to say, Willis?
No, I was just going to finish the show.
Okay, you can finish. End the show.
So my name is Willis Kihumba, and behind the camera is Mak Mwenyewe.
From today, I'm Mak Mwenyewe.
Today is Mak Mwenyewe, not Willis Mwenyewe.
Yeah.
Thank you for staying tuned to this show, and we are hoping to see you on the next one as well. Keep subscribing, keep liking, and keep sharing our episodes. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.